welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. If you're new, welcome, welcome, welcome to my channel, ASMR Kitty. ASMR KITTY with a heart at the end. And kittens, if no one has told you today, you are fabulous, wonderful, beautiful, and amazing. Please do not let anyone tell you different. I hope that you're all doing very well today, kittens. I've been getting some really lovely comments, and I will get back to you. It's just that I've been so busy with work and just trying to pack now. My husband and I, we signed on a lease for an apartment. We were approved, and we'll be moving by the 25th, so I am just really excited about that. Then I've been working a lot, and another thing happened was my ring light broke, and my husband had to fix it. Well, he fixed it for me, so I wasn't able to film anything because I really like to use the ring light. Otherwise, it's kind of dark. It's already, the lighting in the living room is already kind of dim, so I really prefer using the ring light when I film. So in this video, guys, I thought I would just do my makeup and just chat with you guys. I was racking my brain as to what to do in this video because I wanted to make it special, but it's like I'm just tired, Once I move into the apartment, it'll be better. After a couple of weeks, when we get settled, it'll get better because we have a 2-bedroom apartment, and one of the rooms is going to be my, it's going to be half my room and half my husband's room too. We haven't decided yet because he might make the dining room his workstation, but he's going to be working remotely, so I'll be able to make more videos in peace and quiet whenever I feel like making them as well, because they'll be in our bedroom. So I'm really excited about that, because here I have to wait until everybody's out of the house or everybody's quiet. I don't have a lot of spots to film. I can only film like in the living room and sometimes in my bedroom, but I rarely go into my bedroom. But I thought I would put some makeup on. I'm about to go and have my nails redone, and I thought I would go ahead and put some makeup on before I go. So, guys, in the comments below, let me know how your life has been going. Do you have anything you want to share with me? Anything that happened at your job, or at home, or with your kids, or pets, or spouse? Like anything interesting? For me, it's just been work. Today is my day off. Every Wednesday I have a day off, so today was my day off, and I am relishing it. Every time I have a day off, I try really hard to have the best day off. And I don't go in until 11 o'clock on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so that's wonderful too. So yeah, you could say like my hours are kind of part-time hours. I work about 30 hours a week. That's all I need. I could go full-time though. I mean, like 40 hours if I wanted to, but I like it like this because I still enjoy doing videos. Plus it gives me time to spend with my husband remotely, and I do make some money with YouTube videos, so, and it's all because of you guys, so thank you. without your views, I don't make anything. But it helps out because I'm able to afford little things that I want or that, I would like to get for the channel. Like I'm about to get a camera. I'm about to get a Sony ZV-1, I believe. Yeah, a Sony ZV-1. And I'm really excited about that. So there we go. We went to the beach this past weekend and it was okay. I'm not gonna say it was the best time because I didn't get in the ocean, I didn't get in the water. We went to go and visit friends, and the pool that they were staying at a condo, and the pool that they have, it was kind of lukewarm. It wasn't really like cold, and that's okay. I mean, like, I enjoyed being with my friends. The pool, though, I didn't really enjoy because it was kind of lukewarm, so it was really hot. Like, it was hot that day. Oh my God, it was so hot. So I kind of was feeling a little bit. Oh, and then I had an altercation with somebody out there where we were. The guy parked next to me. I was about to leave, and he parks next to me with his buddy. He parked so close to me, and I was driving my husband's truck. I was at a Dollar General getting some, because our friends were gonna cook on the beach, and my friend was like, we should get some marshmallows to cook on the beach. And I was like, I'll go get them. So I don't like driving my husband's truck because I'm always afraid something might happen to. I mean, we have insurance, but still. So I was driving up to the Dollar General, and when I pulled up, these people pulled up next to me, these guys. They were like in their 20s, like 24 maybe, or 25. And they pulled up like this, like so close to the truck. I mean, like I could roll down my window and touch their like mirror. You know what I mean? Like their side mirror. It was so close that the passenger could not, unless he was like paper thin, he could not have gotten out of the truck. And I was like, excuse me. I rolled down my window. I said, excuse me. I said, is there a reason why you park so close to this truck? And he goes, he said, we're in the right spot. He goes, I don't know about you. And I said, I'm about to leave. I said, I swerved in. I said to park right here because I said, I thought this was a free parking spot. I said, but there's some construction, as you can see in the front. They were like doing construction at the Dollar General, and there was construction in the front part of the like parking spot, so I couldn't park there. So I was about to back up, and when I was backing up, they parked next to me, and they would not go away. They would not move back so that we could get out. It was like this. Their car was kind of diagonal, like, and really close to the truck, and I was like this. And I was just like, sir, I said, I was trying to reason with them in a nice way, but they were being really they were being jerks. And I even told him, I said, is there a reason why you're being jerks with me? I don't understand why you're being like this with me. And he goes, he said, I could be more of a jerk. He said, I'm being a jerk. He said, to you. I said, he goes, I can be more of that. I'm not even being a jerk. He said, I can be a real jerk. He goes, do you want me to be a jerk? And I said, I got really upset at that point because they weren't listening to me about moving, and I just told them, I cannot move without hitting your car. I don't want to hit your car. I said, and I don't want to hurt my husband's truck. And they said, well, maybe you shouldn't be driving such a big truck if you're afraid to drive it. He goes, maybe you should drive your little car that you have. And I was just like, why are they being like this with me? For what reason? I even told them, I said, why are you being like this with me? But you cannot reason with people, with jerks like that. You can't. They were just like, I'm just gonna say they were hell-bent on being mean to me. And so I was just like, why are they being like this? and it was making me really upset. I'm gonna put some powder on now. It was making me so upset, and I was like near tears, guys, but I didn't cry in front of them. But I've never been treated like that. I'm gonna tell you right now, I've never been treated like that. So that was new to me, to be treated like that by guys like that. And so I was just like, finally, guys, I mean, I should have just done what my husband told me. He said when I came back to the condo, he was just like, you should have just rolled up your window and just sat there and called me. He said because they weren't going to pay attention to you, and they were just going to continue being jerks. Eventually, they would have moved. I was just afraid they might have a gun, you know. People carry guns nowadays, and it's scary. So, finally, I just told the guy, if you don't move, I said, I might hit your car. I said, because I'm going to back up now. I said, because you're not moving. I said, and I hope I don't hit your car. And he goes, you better not hit my car. The driver said that. He said, you better not hit my car. And it looked like they were smoking like cannabis or weed or whatever. So I don't know if they were like high or whatnot, but they were like really strange people. And I moved out of the way successfully. I was able to get out of there successfully without hitting their vehicle, but I was just so upset. I was more scared about hitting my husband's vehicle. So I went and parked. I was debating. I was like shook, guys. I was shook by that, how the kids say today. I was shook. And I was just like, I started crying when I called my husband. And I told him what happened, and they got out of their car and went into the Dollar General, and I was debating whether to go in there or not. And I called my husband, and he told me, you know, what I should have done and stuff like that. He told me to come right back to our friend's condo, and I was just like, I don't want to go into the Dollar General anymore because they're in there. And he goes, we'll come back. So after a little bit, I saw them walking back to their car. I mean, like, almost like they just, like, walked in and out. It was strange. That's like, what did they do in there? It was weird. So they, like, came out. I'm gonna put some primer on my eyelids. They came out and got back in their vehicle, and as they were driving away, they were driving in front of where I was parked, and one of the guys blew me a kiss, but just to be jerks, you know. They were like, and one of them, the driver, like made a heart-shaped sign with his fingers, and I was just like, that made me like tear up even more. I was so sensitive and just so angry about that, because I was just like, they're just mocking me, they're just being ugly. So that was like the big thing that happened while we were out there, and it really bummed me out, because I was like, why me? Why did they pick me to be like that with? My friend was like, ooh, I'm glad I wasn't there, Nikki. You're so nice. I would have done this and like done that. And I was just like, I try to reason with people, but sometimes you can't reason with people. So I got over it. I finally forgave them. I was just like, I forgive them. I don't wish any ill will towards them. I hope that they have great lives. Guys, that's all you can do. Otherwise, you just beat yourself over and over as to why, you know? And sometimes people are just jerks. I didn't do anything to them. They were just being ugly. They just wanted to cause problems. So I'm gonna put some of this on the brown part, the eyeline. Line my eye, like eyeliner. So that happened, and I didn't get in the ocean because it was just really hot, and I don't know. I just figured we'll just go swimming later, but the pool was kind of lukewarm. warm, and it was shallow. It was like 4 foot, so I crouched down because I'm 5 foot. I was like crouching just to stay underwater. It was just kind of, I don't know. Then we stayed. I had booked a, oh my God, this was horrible, guys. This was like the worst. I was the one that booked the hotel to go for the weekend, and I did not realize that I had accidentally booked the worst hotel in Corpus. Like, for real. It was like the worst hotel you could stay at in Corpus. It was a Days Inn, but I just figured we're gonna be on the beach. All we need is a bed. I don't want to stay at a Motel 6, but Days Inn is pretty good. I was getting confused. I thought Days Inn was like a La Quinta, but apparently it's not. Apparently it's not like a La Quinta at all. And I don't even remember ever staying there, but I just thought I got confused with the La Quinta and the Days Inn. And I went ahead and booked our stay. Well, the first night that we got there, Friday night, it was like, we walked in and at first it looked good, but I noticed that there was a smell in the hotel, like in the hallway. As we walked in, it just stunk. It stunk like cigarettes and mothballs. It was a horrible smell. And when we went to our room, it looked okay. When we first walked in, they had a kitchenette, they had but my husband is more observant, and he goes, I went to the restroom real quick, came out, and then he goes, you know what, he goes, I don't know about this hotel. And I said, what's wrong with it? And he said, look around, Nikki. And then he showed me, like, he pulled the curtain away from the, what they call it, the air conditioned unit that they had there, you know, by where the window is. He pulled it aside, and there was like dirt and like mud and like dirt all over the walls, maybe blood. I don't know what that was, but it was a huge, like big giant, like massive like dirt and stuff like that on the walls. And I was just like, oh my gosh. And then I looked around the room, and it became more evident that that place was gross. I mean, like, the wall had a bunch, like somebody had punched the wall. He goes, look up at the ceiling. And I looked up, and there was like mold and mildew up there with like black spots all over the ceiling. And there was one of our, my husband didn't have, there was one side of the bed that didn't even have a nightstand. There were no like plugs, like to plug in your phone or nothing. And then also the Wi-Fi, they didn't even have Wi-Fi there. They say that they did, but when you tried to use their Wi-Fi, they didn't have, it wouldn't turn on. I mean, it wouldn't like find a signal. It wouldn't find, you couldn't even find the wireless thing like to get on. So I was just like, this is crazy. Also, there was like broken appliances in there, and in the bathroom, like there was rust all over, like it was like a ring of rust around the tub. It was disgusting. And so I decided, well, I fell asleep, guys. I was so tired because we got there Friday night, and I was like, well, I said, I'm gonna go to sleep. My husband did not sleep. He stayed up looking for another hotel. I did not realize that. He said we were gonna leave last night. He said, because he found another hotel for the next night. But he said, I was going to wake you up and we were gonna leave this place last night. He said, but he said the thing is that all the hotels, they wanted to charge for the 3 hours left of the night, like until like the next day. They wanted to charge because I think we were gonna go to sleep at 10. They wanted to charge like okay, so the cutoff time is like 11 or whatnot. So they wanted to charge for the Friday. Let me put it that way. There was not much left of Friday, so they wanted to charge it 3 nights, or two nights, but we only needed 1 night, and they still wanted to charge half the day or whatever. And my husband was like, he said, I'm not gonna pay. They wouldn't even give a discount or nothing. So he said he just found another. I think we stayed at the Hillside. What was that place? Spring Hill by Marriott, and that was nice. That was a nice hotel we stayed at. I really liked that hotel. It was the reason why he wanted to leave was because he looked at the reviews on Yelp for that hotel that I had booked, and it was talking about bed bugs and stuff like that. He even showed a picture of a bed bug, and he thought that there was going to be bugs on the bed. He said, we just laughed about it because it was like, Nikki, he said, I never thought that you would like book us that bad of a hotel. I said, I got confused with Best Western. I said, I thought that it was going to be a good hotel, but apparently it was like a roach motel, so it was near a roach motel. But we ended up leaving that hotel. Guys, it was like $170 for that 1 night there. And it said it was on special, so I don't know how that happened, but you can read the reviews if you want. It's the Days Inn on Corpus Christi Drive and South Padre Island Drive. Yeah, it's Corpus Christi. It's the Days Inn Corpus Christi on South Padre Island Drive. You can read the reviews. It's disgusting if you like Yelp and reading reviews. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of pretty colors on. This is the Fade Into You palette. So that's what happened out there, and it was just crazy. I'm wearing blue, so I'm gonna put a baby blue color right here. And right here. So I just feel like, it could have been and then my back was killing me the whole weekend too. It was just horrible. I was just like, can never get a good weekend where my back feels okay and I feel good. So I came back and I was just like, I wish, that I could have waited to go on that trip. But it was nice seeing our friends. I mean, like, being with our friends, and that's what counts, that's what matters. So I just feel like we could have done everything that we did out there here with them. So I don't know. What's done is done. Try to get it over here because I'm wearing a blue shirt, as you can see. So I'm trying to do a blue. I'm gonna do some purple or pink in a minute. So I'm going to put purple. Yeah. As far as work's been going, I make some mistakes, and since I'm still learning and stuff, I make some mistakes and they're like, they bring it up to my attention. I hate when I make mistakes at work. Like when I do things that, would normally get the person that works there like a year in trouble, but because because I haven't been there but a month and like a week, it's like they let me off, you know what I mean? But still, I hate that. I hate making mistakes. I can't help it though, because it's like they kind of just stopped teaching me. I did talk to the manager about that. And they talked to them about the way that they had been treating me a little bit. Like, I wasn't mean about it. I just said I would like to be able to be treated a little bit with a little bit of patience, a little more patience, because it's like it's not easy to learn new things, to learn new they know that I've been out of the workforce for 11 years, and they know I've never worked in a vet clinic before, so they should take it a little bit easy on me, But it's gotten a little better, I guess. Nobody was mad at me or anything like that, so. And it was the way that I told them to. I told the manager that I just needed, I needed a little bit of, patience still, because I felt like I was getting one of the girls a little bit exasperated sometimes. And it's hard to learn when you exasperate somebody and you feel like you just can't ask questions. But other than that, guys, the job is fine. Lots of funny stuff has happened too. People are just funny. People are funny with their pets. We don't allow anybody into the clinic, and because of COVID and stuff, and I did not realize this, but this clinic used to be open on the weekends, and so people are they ask a lot when we're going to be open or if we're open. It's funny though, when they go, I would like to schedule on this weekend, and I'm just like, we're not open on the weekend. And I'm thinking to myself, they kind of get a little exasperated about that too. They're like, y'all used to be open on the weekend, what happened? I'm just like, COVID. I don't think the doctor is going to do weekends anymore though, because everybody's pretty much happy with the way things are. They're even happy with the curbside because they say that the owners would talk a lot and kind of interfere with them getting to the patient, like the animal, and with them outside, they can do their job without, getting an owner that's overly wants to talk a lot and keep them from being able to do their job, in a timely manner. So I guess you could say, but I chat with the owners sometimes on the phone, especially when they call and they are excited about their new pet. That's always nice. But sometimes you get owners that are self-entitled and they want to just overstep all the other customers that call and owners that call that they feel like they are special and they know the doctor or whatever, and sometimes they get their way too. We're not taking any new patients until the end of the month, because that's when we have available, in the beginning of next month, at the beginning of next month. And some of them get upset. They're like, I've been coming here for years. Y'all should get me in sooner. But what about all our other patients that have been seeing them for years, and we have to schedule them in September? It's like, you have to wait your turn, sir, or madam. But sometimes they call the doctor, and the doctors feel sad for them, feel pity for them. So some doctors will be like, yeah, we'll go ahead and see you. So they overstep us, to get to the doctor. And I get so upset by that because it's just like, well, you've made me look like a fool. I'm the one that's supposed to be scheduling you, and you just stepped over me to get to the doctor. And since the doctor says it's okay, you know, I guess you're more important than other patients. Then they feel like they can do that all the time. You see, I don't think it's appropriate. I don't like when the doctors do that. There's one doctor in particular that does that too. She's a surgeon. She fosters like rescue dogs and stuff like that. And from litter, she's given patient, like owners, some of the litter. And those are the ones that, those dogs, they grow up or whatever, and they have a relationship with, they feel like they have like this friend relationship with the doctor because they've bought a dog from her because they got a dog. And they like to call her because she gives them the phone whenever they can't get in sooner. They'll just call her and give her a sob story. And she's like, calls us, and it's like, I'll go ahead and see him. Just put him down. I want to see the dog. I'm like, well, why are we here? What use am I if I can't do my job without the doctor doing it for me? Does that make sense to you guys? I mean, just imagine if you worked. I mean, it's easy for people to say, well, I mean, you know, if I was in that position, you know, I would want to get in sooner too. But the thing is, guys, you have to think of it in my position, like where I'm at. Imagine working for a company where everybody just oversteps you at all times. You're trying to do a job, and they won't let you do your job because they are self-entitled, and they think that they can just call and get their way all the time. It's annoying, to say the least, but it is what it is, and I've just gotten used to it. I've gotten used to the owner. I say patients, but the patient is the pet. Owner is the owner itself. I'm used to dealing with people patients. I'll be doing some more videos this weekend, but I'm gonna go ahead and put some lipstick on and then go into my appointment. I think I'll put this one on. Oops. Like I said, I was wanting so bad to do something different for this video, like do a role play or do a lid sounds video or a tapping on something video or something like that, but it just didn't happen, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm just, until we move and stuff like that, it's probably gonna be like this, where I'm doing these kind of videos where, I'm gonna try to do a role play for one of the kittens who just got engaged. I'm gonna do one. I'm gonna try really, really hard to do it this weekend. I've got like some of the props for it, so she wants me to do a like wedding planner role play, so I'm thinking about doing that on Friday night when it's nice and quiet. So I'm also gonna do another like magazine flip through. Y'all seem to like those, so I'll do a magazine flip through. If y'all have any requests for a magazine, let me know. Nothing inappropriate though, of course, but if y'all want me to do a magazine, like a certain magazine, just let me know and I'll do my best to go and get it. So also, if you want to send me a magazine to flip through, or send me like something that you want me to use on like, you can do that too. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it could be even a piece of paper or a certain piece of paper or something like that. If you want to send it to me to use on a video, that would be fine as well, guys. You can send me whatever you want. And I'm appreciative for whatever you send me. But, like, if you have something in possession that you would like to be seen on camera, that you would like me to perform ASMR on, just let me know, and I will make that happen. So thank you so much, kittens, for, there's so much more that I could talk about here, but it would take, like, this video would last like 11 hours, so I'll save some of my stories for the next time. So kittens, thank you so much. This is the final look